Hello, it's Blush Bunny. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Let me get to my game. Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Bunny, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Surya on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori's as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. If you want to record it again. And then... memory. Yes. Good. This time I'm just kind of going with words that feel like me. I know you're supposed to do it whoever your favorite club member is, but I don't want to get it wrong if I try for my favorite club members, so I'm just doing whatever feels best for me. We'll see who we get. Incapable. But there's Bunny. Misery. Anxiety. Imagination. Sadness. Fantasy. Misfortune. Romance. Pain. Okay, this is hard. There's like 3 words that I want. I'm gonna go with depression. Someone with the anime last time. Did I pick depression last time too? I don't remember. Broken. Hawaii. Doki Doki. Tears. Okay, let's see who I got. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the last couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Bunny! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to take a look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you had spent all your money so that would I lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Bunny to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. ... Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Now I can't even say it. Retribution. I said that so bad, I feel like. Retribution. I said it like 2 minutes ago, and now I can't say it. Retribution. There we go. Retribution. That... Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwah! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one was almost... Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper to take a big bite. So good. Ugh. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets herself out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika's in the club room. Huh? Where is Monika, anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular, after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up, anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard that bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. It's kinda just this, I kinda just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, buddy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade? Yeah, escapade. I think that's how you say it. This is what I meant last episode, but they're gonna give me a word I can't pronounce one of these times. I'm sure Natsuki will, end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like, everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into a closet. Bunny! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons, markers, glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, you're going with Bunny to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun, exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Bunny? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind her as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid into the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori. What exactly are we doing at the for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Bunny, you're not thinking about it in the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of a poem. Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, pressing the final joyous moments in between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look into every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Beep. ... Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's pretty ordinary contrast to your usual cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Bunny, the classroom's over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, happily drawing happily vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up a little more and more. So, going on an adventure with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I had in me. I forgot I had in me. Sorry. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet. I follow. Let's see what they have in here. Crayons? Sayori pulls out a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. Is it Crayola? They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that one's down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least to move aside so I can look for poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Mac. Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor, crayons spilling all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, you grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Aww. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark near the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Bunny, where would I ever find ice around in this time? I guess I could, a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even when saying from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Haha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter, since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the last room where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel soon better. Looks like you cleaned up most of your crayons, that's good. Hey, buddy. This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, we used to play outside all the time. I would try to keep you up with you, but it was kind of obvious in some ways. You're kind of oblivious in some ways, sorry. Like I usually fell behind and had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would really try to get me You would really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I always focused on my games and didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Funny. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I really don't do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Bunny. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be this way forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for oh my goodness. There's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair of me to make any more promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. ... Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right here. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, buddy. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. I do. Yuri again. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, buddy. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Shuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it feels like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need it to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your I can't speak, dude. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. So that's one way of truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. Have I, well, an example of that, if you would like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night. It happened in the dead of the night when I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was called by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, and my subconscious is well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon is fed, it will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, a cage? Is that what it says? I can't read that last word. I'm so sorry. The moon increments its phases and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice my bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic Pavlon. But I know what it says, I can't say it. Pavlon, I think it says, or something like that. Condition. I slice the bread. I feed myself again. That seemed really dark. Maybe I'm just saying it wrong, but that just felt dark. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. Oh, good. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's about closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express that way it feels for me to indulge in my usual hobbies. Unusual hobbies? Yeah. Or no, it said usual. Yeah, I think it said usual. I don't know. It is those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Bunny? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has something like that, a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Hi again, Bunny. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you can come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote with me today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Haha, that's kind of exaggerating. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for feeling a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, is all. Yeah. Sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, exploding, piercing. Red, green, blue. And then lists why can't I ever pronounce words? I know what it says. I keep saying cock. I know what it says. I can't read it. I hate this. Is it cacophony? No, that's definitely not it. I know what it says. I know what it means. I can't say it. Okay. A meaningless noise. The noise won't violently grating waveforms, squeaking and screeching, piercing. Save sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. And then this poem of meaningless. Is there something at the bottom here? Load me. Huh. It's even more abstract than the last one, I think. I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with space on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can let me reread that. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way the line's really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Thank you, Monica. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Broke the fourth wall there. Bunny, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's it. Or it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Aww. Whoa. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write a poem of my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid anymore, you know? Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, buddy. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time that you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. But are you even listening to me anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil! Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. So sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her to the desk. Sit at the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure you'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and my forefinger and pluck one out. With my thumb and my forefinger. Sorry, I knew I was missing something there. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Dreams, friend after friend, more bottle. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off of our bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shell could use some more. My friends took a look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do what they want with my bottles. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pulled them off of the shelf one after one, plowing them out to each and every friend, each bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against between my feet. Happy thoughts, in charge all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is an echo inside my head. That one was deep. That was really deep. Holy crap. Yeah, exactly. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was going to write the best poem ever? You sure did. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way, even if it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it off no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I'm for Natsuki. By the way, just to let you guys know, it's not that Natsuki is my least favorite club member and that's why I'm picking her last. It's just that, I don't know. I don't like picking favorites. If I had to pick a favorite, it'd probably be Yuri or Monica, and that's why I do them first. But It's not like I like Natsuki any less than them. She's still adorable. Well, it's not any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Ahaha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, I'll keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for a long time, so you might be on the same wavelength. But you never struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend some time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. I don't like spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. No! Can I go back? What? Just a sec, I'm gonna search for the poem online, because it makes me upset. Just a sec, guys. I'm gonna pause the video so that way you're not waiting here forever while I look it up. Okay, I'm back. I found the poem. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. No, I don't like spiders either, but that was a little rude, Natsuki. It's quite bit. Oh, I think I skipped over dialogue again. Just a sec. Not bad, right? Yeah, that's what she is. Is that not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message I left is pretty straightforward in the poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Wait, do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone... Sorry. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has the same kind of weird, some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people finding out. They may make fun of you or think less of you. That makes more sense. She was... That, like she said, the subject, the person who, like, quote-unquote, made the poem, not, like, her, but, like, they're the jerk, and they're acting ignorant. That makes sense. Like, people have their hobbies, whether you like them or not. It doesn't mean you should judge them for that. Who cares if, what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy? Yeah, exactly. I think people really need to start to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said that her poem was about unusual hobbies of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, but so I wouldn't doubt if she has some weird hobbies. Who's judging now, Natsuki? Not that there's anything wrong with it. Then why'd you see it? It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. Aw, see. I mean, I always hate when people make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if the writing style is totally different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good poem for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if anyone can sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we could give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all into posters in case anyone wants to prepare something ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until the last couple days ago, until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Even if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people that perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess that I'll just have to get it over with. Sorry. I guess that I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes at Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances around to each of the... Why can't I speak? Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. That shouldn't have been so hard. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After a Mish of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort in? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transformed into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciated with perfect timing. I can't enunciate anything. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered of even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem in her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? I try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come off the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. As if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think that much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant by when she said that she likes my poems. It's like getting to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes. We applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori! Even Bunny liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems that wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work at all. They might be a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make so you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Huh. Don't make me go before Bunny. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Bunny lower everyone's standards a little before I do it. I have to do it. Thanks. I feel very confident now, Natsuki. Natsuki? It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident about my own writing, it's hard to put in energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think less about your abilities and more of your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she is still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if they're giving life to the poem. Natsuki flinches, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. If anything, it's the other way for me. I'm more comfortable around my friends than I am other people. I don't know. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me, exactly. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess that's in that case. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, so I hope that you all have an idea of what it is like now. Make sure that you pick a poem and practice enough practice before the festival, okay? Get enough practice before the festival. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time if you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting all of this effort in for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the festival and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. Even if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Siri? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Bunny. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game here. Save. Alright. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.